Hey family, I hope you're having a wonderful day, whatever time it is for you. But I want to show you a quick and easy dish that I make during a weeknight. It literally takes all of 10 to 12 minutes, if that. And like to call it sausage rustica. Did you like the roll of that tongue? Rustica. That's what I call it. Now, granted, if you go to an Italian spot, your sausage rustica may look a little bit different than this, but this is how I make it. This is how I envision it, and it's so delicious and flavorful. One of my secret ingredients to this dish you will see is the tamarind soup mix. It's gonna punch up that flavor. And also another secret ingredient I use is gochujang. And gochujang is like, you know how you have tomato paste? It's like a pepper paste. And when I tell you those two things take this dish up to another level, and you can get tamarind soup mix anywhere. I think I got this from Walmart, but I've seen it in Publix. I've seen it in so many different places. So this is an easy dish, you guys. So for me, I start out by browning my kielbasa sausage. You can use pork. This is beef that I use, but you can use whatever sausage that you like, and you're just going to brown it. I use my cast iron skillet as always. Once you get the char bits that you like. Now, typically, I may have would have let this sausage go a little bit longer, but because I was in a rush trying to get done, this is what you got. This is what I got today. And it still turned out delicious. So you're going to take that sausage out of your pan. Do not rinse the pan. Leave that oil and those bits from that sausage down in there, because you're going to add your onions and bell peppers over in there. And this is your process of starting to build your flavors. Y'all always know, you always hear me talk about building your flavors, building your flavor profile to what you like. Now, if this doesn't suit your taste buds, then that's okay. But this is what worked for me in my household. So after I started sauteing my onions and bell peppers, I added the tomato paste, and you'll see me add the gochujang. It's not going to make it super spicy, you guys, because I don't like too much spice. But it's like a subtle, like, back end heat that's just subtle enough, and it is so good. And you don't have to add all of those, those harsh peppers, if you will. So while I am working on that, I also have my penne pasta going right beside my dish. So I'm handling both things at one time, so we get one complete dish after it's all ready, okay? And I don't have to go back and boil my pasta. I actually started boiling my water before I started cooking my sausage, if you notice that. Those are some of the keys, like to keep a flow in the kitchen, so that as you're getting done preparing your meal, everything gets done right together. So as you can see here, I finished adding that gochujang, the tomato paste, and I mix it all in. And then I add the tamarind soup mix. Now, one of my grandmama's sayings was, the cook should never go hungry. You should be knowing what your stuff tastes like. I encourage you, if you've never had tamarind soup mix, when you open it up, taste a little bit of it, so you can taste and know what it's going to add to the dish before you actually put it over in there. So I put it over in there, and I added some of the garlic and herb flavored tomato spaghetti sauce, and it's from Hunt's. It's one of my favorites. I use it for spaghetti. I don't buy all of those, those expensive brands are great, but for what I need and the taste that I want, I just get the Hunt's. They're like 99 cents for a tall can. And you can use regular too, because the tamarind soup mix is very flavorful. You don't need a whole lot of extra stuff. I added garlic to this as well, and I'm just stirring. So you'll see me, of course, with my little tasting spoon, taste it to make sure it's on the profile that I like. I took a plate and added that as my lid to my cast iron skillet. Don't act like you never done that before, because I know we all have. I actually don't have a lid to this cast iron pot. My plates do the trick. So from here, I am tasting it again just to see, what I need. And I realized I need a little sweetness. So I went and grabbed my agave, which is sweeter than sugar. So you don't want to add too much because you've been messed up this whole pot. You want to just put you just like even a tablespoon, I think is what I used. Mixed it all in. I realized somebody in my house wanted some corn to go with this, so I put me some corn back there to boil. I didn't necessarily want corn, and as you can see here, I'm plating up a dish so you can see what it looks like up close and personal. This sausage rustica will change your whole life. It's so easy. It's so quick. It's so delicious. It's got that umami. It's got everything to me. I was finna say umami, but it's got that je ne sais quoi, if you will. And people will think you slaved in the kitchen and you really hadn't. Okay, that's our little secret. Don't tell nobody. I hope you try this dish. Check it out. Let me know if you do. Let me know how it works for you.